Hi, John here for Farmgate Gardens. It's that time of year again when I like to prune my apple trees. So we're here at March 11th, and we usually prune them anytime from February to the end of March. We want to do it when it's dormant because it's less hard on the tree that way. We don't want to do it when it's fully leafed out. So what we want to do is we're not going to take any more than a third off the tree. Very important. If you take you can take up to a maximum of 40% off, but then it's getting a little ropey if you do that. So what we want to do is we're going to open the tree up. We want to get more light in. We want to get more air through the tree. The air helps with diseases and stuff. So we want to make the circulation better. It's also a good pruning, especially on a tree that has not been pruned for a while. You're going to get a better rate of growth on it. Simply because you're going to prune off a lot of the top, so it's got more roots to support that top. So what we're going to do is we want to take, first of all, any broken branches, anything that looks diseased, anything that's crossing over each other, and we want to make sure all the branches are like a foot, 10 inches to a foot apart when we're done. So we're going to have kind of a layered look, open up the center like this. Some trays will have a central leader in them. You can prune to that center leader, but this is more of an open center, which is fine. Also looking at the tree, I want to be able to get into the tree like this. I don't want to have my branches hanging down to the ground over here because it makes it more difficult to mow around the tree, that kind of thing, because mowing around the tree keeps mice. They think twice about going up to those trees that are mowed around, so I want to be sure I can mow around this tree without getting my head whacked all the time. So first of all, we look for any damaged branches. We look for any crossover branches. Just to give you an idea, crossover branches would be something like this here, growing into other branches here. So you just want to take that kind of stuff off and get rid of it. So just look for those first. Look for any damaged branches. The other thing is, take that one off there just because I feel like it. Suckers. So this is a sucker here. You notice it's growing straight up like that. I'm going to take that off. And there's a bunch of these in the tree, the suckers. There's a lower growing one. Get rid of that. Get rid of these ones that are growing down more toward the ground. This one here is shaded by this part here, so I want to get rid of that because it's not going to do much because of the shade. There's another sucker up here we can take off. This thing that's growing straight up. Get rid of that. And there's a bit of a crossover right here. So I want to get rid of one of these here. Get that off there. This is hanging down a bit too far here. And I don't want that crossing over here, so we get rid of it. Get rid of that. This is a little growing one, so get rid of that. And there. So we're opening up the tree quite a bit. As I say, we want the branches to be 10 inches to a foot apart, and we want some good airflow in here, and we want to keep it up a bit off the ground and be able to get to the center of this tree. So what I'm using here, these are bypass pruners. These are a longer handled one. I have a shorter handled one like that, which I'm sure people are familiar with. Either that, or I also like my Felco pruners, which look more like that, okay? And I have a ratcheting set of pruners as well. They're also bypass. They're for larger branches. And the other thing I use is my pruning saw, like that, also for larger branches. So if you have any other questions, if you're not sure how to do it, just give us a call, 613-967-1581. That's Farmgate Gardens, and we can answer your questions for you. Because I know this little video isn't going to answer everybody's questions. But yeah, just give us a call. We'd be glad to help you. Signing off for now. See ya.